Just when Hope thought she'd found stability again, betrayal strikes from the shadows. And as one man falls, another steps forward. This is the bold and the beautiful, where love, temptation, and heartbreak are never far apart. So, guess who just walked back into Los Angeles like she owns the place? That's right, Daphne Rose. Now, let me tell you something. This isn't just a casual visit or some friendly reunion. Daphne didn't come back to catch up. She came back with a mission. And that mission? Carter Walton. From the second she stepped into the room, Hope could feel it. You know that gut feeling? That cold shiver when you know something isn't right? Yeah, that's exactly what Hope felt. Because Daphne isn't just beautiful, she's dangerously confident. And she's got history with Carter, a history Hope never forgot. At first, it looked like everything would be okay. Carter held his ground. He was firm. He didn't hesitate to remind Daphne that he's engaged to Hope, that he's in love. He even said it out loud. I've already proposed to Hope. She's my future. And for a moment, we believed him. But see, Daphne? She's not the type to walk away after one no. No. She's the type who turns rejection into motivation. And the more Carter tried to push her away, the more determined she became to pull him back in. You know how it starts, right? A little small talk, some innocent laughs, maybe a compliment too many. But with Daphne, it wasn't innocent, not even close. She knew exactly what she was doing. The lingering glances, the casual touches, the way her voice softened when she said his name. And Carter, he tried. He really did. He reminded her, and probably himself, that he was a taken man. He said all the right things. But here's the truth. Daphne didn't need to rush. She just needed to wait. Wait for that 1 week moment. And when it came, she was ready. It happened in a quiet room, away from everyone else, just the two of them. Carter was already emotionally exhausted from fighting her off. That's when Daphne stepped in closer, her voice low and smooth. She looked at him, not with desperation, but with certainty. She didn't need to plead. She simply leaned in, inviting him to cross a line. And here's the part that'll make your heart stop. He leaned in, too. He didn't kiss her, not yet, but he wanted to. You could see it, feel it. He was a breath away from giving in, and he would have gone further if someone hadn't seen. You ever walk into a room expecting to find someone you love, and instead, you find the exact thing you feared the most? That's exactly what happened to Hope. She wasn't suspicious, not really, but something felt off. Carter had been a little distant lately, a little distracted, so she decided to surprise him. Maybe bring him coffee, maybe just steal a moment with her fiancé. But when she opened that door, she found him with Daphne, standing way too close. Carter's hand was hovering near Daphne's waist, his eyes locked on hers, his face soft, tempted, guilty. Hope froze. She didn't make a sound, didn't cry out, she just stood there, watching the man she said yes to nearly betray her with the woman she feared most. And you know that moment when your heart breaks, but you're too shocked to feel it all at once? That was her. The pain hit like a wave. Her eyes filled with tears, her breath caught in her chest. And then she ran. She didn't wait for explanations. She didn't scream or demand answers. She just turned and ran, heart shattered, trust destroyed, and everything she believed about her future gone in a single moment. Hope didn't even know where her legs were taking her. She just knew she had to get away from that image, from Carter, from Daphne, from the pain. Her chest was tight, her heart was racing, and her tears, they just wouldn't stop. She didn't think, she didn't call anyone, she just ran. Out of the building, down the street, through the fog of heartbreak until she found herself standing at the doorstep of someone she hadn't planned to see. Liam. When he opened the door, he didn't need to ask what was wrong. He could see it in her face. The raw pain, the trembling lips, the heartbreak pouring from her eyes. Hope was completely undone. Her voice was gone, her shoulders shaking. And without a word, Liam just opened his arms. She collapsed into him. No hesitation, no pride. She just needed someone who would hold her and not let go. And Liam, he didn't let go. He sat with her as she cried, not just silent tears, but the deep, painful sobs that come from betrayal. And when she could finally speak, when the words finally pushed through the pain, she told him everything. She told him what she saw, Carter with Daphne, the way he looked at her, the way he almost kissed her, the way it destroyed her. And as Liam listened, something shifted in his eyes, sadness, guilt, and then anger, not just at Carter, but at himself. Because Liam had told Hope to give Carter another chance, he told her to believe in him. He thought Carter had changed, and now, seeing Hope broken like this, he realized just how wrong he had been. He looked into her eyes and said it, his voice low and full of regret. "I never should have told you to give him another chance." What started as comfort quickly turned into something deeper. Liam didn't just want to be there for Hope. He needed to be honest with her. Honest with himself. He took a shaky breath, looked her straight in the eyes, and said what he'd been hiding for far too long. "Hope, I never stopped loving you." The words just hung there. Raw, unfiltered, real. He told her that even after everything, the pain, the divorce, the heartbreak, she was still the woman he thought about every single day. That seeing her cry like this tore him apart. That watching another man break her spirit made something in him snap. He admitted it all, that deep down he never let her go, that no matter how far apart they drifted, no matter how many times they tried to move on, he still loved her, fiercely, honestly, completely. And then, he did something no one saw coming. He reached for her hands, gently, like she might pull away, and with his voice trembling, he asked, "Hope, please. I know we've been through so much, but I still believe in us. I want to try again. I want to give Beth the family she deserves. I want to love you, protect you, for the rest of our lives. Will you give me one more chance?" It wasn't a flashy proposal. There was no ring, no rehearsed speech. Just Liam, just Hope, and a second chance waiting in the silence between them. For a few seconds, maybe longer, everything stopped. No sound, no movement, just two people suspended in one of the most fragile moments of their lives. Hope didn't say anything. She couldn't. The shock of Carter's betrayal was still fresh, still pulsing like a wound. But now Liam, the man who once broke her heart, was offering to rebuild it, piece by piece. Her eyes searched his, looking for doubt, for hesitation, for anything that would tell her this was just pity or a rebound moment. But all she saw was love. Tears welled in her eyes again, but this time they were different, softer, slower, not from betrayal, but from being seen, from being wanted. She opened her mouth to speak, but the words caught in her throat. Her lips trembled, her breath quickened, and then nothing. Silence. Not because she didn't feel something, but because what she felt was overwhelming. This was no longer just about Carter. This was about a deeper truth. Was she ready to let someone love her again? Just as she looked like she might speak, fade to black. And just like that, we're left wondering, will she say yes? Will she give Liam the chance he's begging for? Or will the scars of the past be too deep to open her heart again? And that's where we leave it, for now. A shattered engagement, a surprise proposal, and a heart caught between two futures. What will Hope choose? Thank you so much for watching. If this episode hit you right in the feels like it did me, don't forget to leave a comment below. Tell me, should Hope give Liam another chance, or walk away from both men and start fresh? Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more bold and beautiful breakdowns, spoilers, and emotional drama every single week. Until next time, stay bold, stay dramatic, and stay tuned.